It's kind of hard to pick what to read, but one of my favorite poems, and it is part of my poetry collection. It is in the section called About the Author. It's called Victoria. And again, it's like a play on the way that words and themes kind of like are reoccurring in our lives at different times. And sometimes we don't know why there's this connectivity. But as I was going through my life and have been, this was one of those things that kept coming up. This word, this name, Victoria. So I'm going to read this, and this is one of my published pieces, one of my favorite pieces. And there's a lot of history and identity and a lot of like self things I've been through talking about in here. But again, hopefully it's something that you hear and you're like, I get that. So this is Victoria. Victoria, put you to my lips, carry me back to Turkey Torta Heaven in Mexico City, where down the street we could hear a band of blind musicians giving it their all for a huge crowd that gathered. Danza and belly ache soothed by you, my first time holding you, tasting you, Victoria. I come back to you every time I eat at that Mariscos place off Wayside Drive by that golf course that is totally in the wrong neighborhood, but has been a part of that neighborhood since before me, I think. Drum beats, Victoria, where I pass through on trips to see family across the white man's border to Monterrey, would get excited to see the sign. Over time, became the place where they forgot about those 19 Mexicanos in the back of a truck, and my heart tugs mad hard when I think about how all the ones that lost their lives were men, are hombres. And I get reminded of sweat lodges where I got to hold hands with my grandmother and saw symbols through darkness, sweat, tears, that I realize eventually were mine. And I think of the beauty and the horror, their lives and mine. Tan fina, tan fuerte, Victoria. The place you had land and stakes in, right? And the theme of land comes up again, and I wonder why anyone would ever sell it. The most important thing in this life besides this life, la tierra, where I toil in soil and I don't mind the cactus spikes in my palms too much. Victoria, with the K. Revolutionary still. Lit a fire up under me with your words and maybe the cinders of your bridal gown that you recanted over pizza. The one you burned for the sake of you, for the spoken word we love, for connections and sisterhood. Reminded me of the fact that my friends are a reflection of me and how much I want to know you more. Victoria, with one name, takes me everywhere I love and connects me further, all the way from the core of my soul to the beams that beam across the grid of existence. Just the utterance of your name. Carry me to cobbled paths, aching feet, your dark features, sweat, revolution, tierra, me, sip, sip, Victoria. Thank you so much again, Jaylene, for this opportunity, and I hope that I answered your questions well. And if you have any other questions, feel free to get at me and let me know. And I've really enjoyed this. Thank you for your questions. And ometeo, 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 Ometeo,